Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
And hey, everybody else. It's just being the Joneses.
Just being the Joneses.
So here we are back with another episode. Thank you for joining us
Mm-hmm.
and listening in as we discuss health goals, supporting your spouse doing health goals. So, by the way, I'm April, and this fella here. Who are you?
I am Faust. Girl, you know me. You
With a
know
T.
me.
With a T on the end?
Uh-uh. I said what I said.
I thought you said boss.
Nah.
Boss.
Boss.
Okay.
All right.
So we are talking about health goals today and supporting your spouse with supporting your spouse's health goals.
Yeah.
Because that's super important, right?
Definitely important.
Yeah.
Health is definitely very important. It should be important in everybody's life. It should be like a top priority.
Well, especially when you want to go, well, and the support is very, very much needed, especially when you want to grow old together.
Yeah.
It shows that you want that person to be around. And
you want to see more and more grays popping in, right? Over the years.
Yeah. And then you want that person to be healthy as long as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that support is definitely important.
Very important,
yeah. And I think that throughout our time being married, we've had different times where each one of us have had different health goals.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's at different times.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's been at the same time, depending on what that health goal is. Because everybody, so I got my own stuff, you got your own stuff.
Right.
So it may not look the same. Some of the stuff may look similar, and then some of the things may be like supporting the same, but at different times or whatever. So one of the major things though that I was thinking about was like if you have health concerns for your spouse. So let's just say your spouse might not necessarily say anything to you, but there are certain things that concern you.
Right.
And so you might want to speak up, but sometimes it could be like a sticky topic or depending on what it is.
So kind of uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or if your spouse might tend to be somebody who get on the defense or something like that. But easily or in denial about something or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I know for me, if you had any health concerns for me that you think I might not be noticing, how would you approach me about that? Because I can't remember if you have before, other than things that I already knew about, and you just was kind of
support you along the way for that.
Yeah, but how would you approach it?
I would just come out and say it.
Well, I guess because you know that I'm not going to sleep on the couch because you told me, or I'm not going. Yeah. So you got to know yourself.
I know I can do that with you. Just come out and say it. Because you're real easy to be real with. That's why I say that.
Okay.
So
you got to know your spouse.
You got to know your spouse. Yeah, basically, yeah, definitely. You should know if you have to tread lightly or you just come out and say it like I would.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't just not when I say come out and say it like I wouldn't be yelling or nothing, but I mean,
well, I know that that's not your.
I would just be like, hey, can we talk about this? I noticed that this and that you've been acting this way, or you've been forgetful. I mean, whatever the case may be, I would just come out and say it.
Or you got to your booty do that got bigger.
Well, hey.
Well, your thumb. Which I mean, some people do kind of, depending on their spouse's health, they may have to actually say something about weight gain or something like that too. Not trying to body shame them or anything like that, but hey, because you have this health condition or that health condition, and your weight might be contributing to, or it may help to like maybe shed some pounds, or maybe work out a little bit, or maybe we can try to
walk together,
implement or implement some healthier meals or something like that to help you out with that, because I want you to be here with me,
That's right.
And so sometimes that conversation might look like we talking about weight in a sense, or really just flat out, because it can be, and not necessarily because I don't like the way you gain the weight because you're unattractive to me, which it happens, and it's the conversations that do happen between people. But I'm saying, like, as far as like maybe maybe this health situation can get a little bit better, or can get better if we focus on like just kind of shedding some pounds or something.
That's true.
Yeah. So it depends. I know that can be like it's a thin line between when you're talking about somebody like weight loss or different stuff, and making sure you're not body shaming your spouse or being condescending, or like talking down on them, tearing them down, but approaching the situation gently.
Yeah, because you could get some. I could see a situation where you present it like, hey, you've been kind of forgetful lately, or whatever, or you've been gaining weight.
Okay.
And someone may get defensive about it. So, you still just, I can imagine that I would just kind of just, like you said, take it easy, take it gentle, be sensitive about the issue. And, maybe I need to bring it up another day. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe you had a long day at work. I mean, anything could have contributed to it,
Or having a conversation about why, like, what puts you on the defense about this, like, especially if it wasn't said in a harmful way. Like that. So let's talk about that, together. Can you tell me about how you feel about me approaching you about this, and seeing what are you thinking about me approaching you about this situation? And just kind of getting that out in the open too, because in some cases, the spouse may, or your mate may already have had some type of concerns, but have not decided to open up about it, or have kind of been afraid to even mention it, or sometimes ignoring stuff seems easier than actually accepting that this may be something that's going on. And so maybe avoiding it, and it's like when you bring it up, it could be a trigger for them or something. So basically, like, having that conversation and talking even about that trigger, and it can be difficult to talk about, like, what your fears are when it comes to certain health situations and different things like that. But being able to voice the concerns is important. Without, sometimes you can voice concerns gently, and there's still a reaction to it, a less than desirable reaction to it. But at the same time, it's like this conversation needs to be had.
It needs to be had at some point, and as long as you mean well by bringing it to them, you know what I'm saying, and just, again, like I say, if I brought something to you out of concern, you lash back at me, and I just, we'll talk about it. I'll try to reason with you about my concern and say, hey, this is really serious. So we really need to talk about this. We might want to make some life changes. Things like that. And if you're still not feeling it, then maybe another day.
So, like, for me personally, I have some fluctuation in my cholesterol, so it's up and down. And I always try to kind of watch, certain things. I'm not like perfect on my journey of like the stuff that I eat and different things like that, but I do, for the most part, try to be mindful mostly about things like that. So for me to say, okay, I'm not going to, like, what the you know what my goals are when it comes to that, and you know how mindful I am and aware I am a lot of times about it. Mm-hmm. But if I decided to just not worry about no more, if you see me eating a bunch of fried chicken all the time, like or just not eating any healthy foods or whatever, and it changes my eating. It just changes, and it looks a lot less healthier than I normally eat. That I have this cholesterol issue. As my spouse, maybe like if you approach me about the situation, I would hope that I would just say, okay, yeah, you're right. I have been getting out of control with it or something like that. But it's not, it would, that could be defense. Somebody could get offended or be on the defense about that particular thing. And because a lot of times people are aware. So I would be aware. Because I'm so aware of what I'm eating. Yeah, so I will be aware of what I'm doing. And I think sometimes that's what makes people be on the defense too, is because I'm aware of what I'm doing. Yeah. So how dare you call me out on it?
Like, don't worry about me. Yeah. Don't worry about me.
I got it.
I'm taking a break right now.
If I want to eat Popeyes 6 out of 7 days a week, and clog up my arteries. Yeah. But out of concern, I know that that'd be something you would say something to me. About it. And that's out of love and concern. Mm-hmm.
Consideration. Yeah.
So
because I want to see you we want to grow as old as we can together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. And you would do the same for me.
Absolutely. Because like with you being retired, like when you was in the military, you had to you had to pass tests. You had standards that you had to pass when it came to like weight, all of these things, right?
Physical fitness.
So now you're retired. Mm-hmm. So if you started to like really let yourself go, just out of being lazy, I would be concerned about your health. Yeah. Because it's like I want you to be around. Mm-hmm. That would be my main concern. It wouldn't be because, you look bad to me. It would be more so because I'm concerned about your health.
To be around, yeah.
And I want you to be here with me longer as you can. We don't have control over when it's our time to go, but we do have control over how we live while we're here. Yeah. And the quality of life.
Because it can make a big difference.
Right. And we could try to increase our quality of life by doing certain things.
Yeah. Lifestyle changes. Yeah. How we eat, how we move. Get out. Like we walk sometimes.
Yeah.
We walk around the neighborhood. We may walk even if it's just one block. But sometimes we'll take it several blocks, just to do it. When the weather's nice. When we go places we don't have trouble walking places, or just walking around for long periods of time. And all that stuff matters, it helps and it matters.
Yeah. So it's like the concerns, I feel like it need to be brought up, even if you think your spouse will be on the defense, because you could be possibly saving their life.
Saving their life, yeah.
Yeah. And it's other things like all different types of health things that people need support in, things they can't control, right? Mm-hmm. So there's different things that you can't do anything. And it's not just as simple as, okay, I can go to walk around the corner 3 times a week, or I could change my eating and it's going to be better. Sometimes there's other health issues going on and your spouse needs support. Mm-hmm. So it's like the way to support them, like ask questions, first of all. Like, what are your concerns about your health condition? Yeah. Or what are your goals for your health? What are your health goals? And then how can I help? Right? Yeah. So, because some ways that we might be thinking that we want to help them, they might need us to help in another way. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to like really just put the pressure on to do try to control their narrative of their situation, but more so just be act as a support, right?
Encouragement, yeah. That's right. Love and encouragement. Being there, like you say, asking how can I help? What can I do? Do you need me to go grocery shopping to make sure I get the right foods? We're not getting those Cheetos let's get some edamame or something, you know what I'm saying, to snack on. So
Or
things like that, you know.
or do you need me to go grocery shopping today because I noticed that you're tired and you know they have a certain health concern that might cause a health condition that may cause them to be fatigued or tired. Like, how can I support you? Like, and you're tired today. Let me take this over. Don't try to get up and do these things that you normally do, like maybe cooking or cleaning or whatever. I got it.
Yeah.
You know. So, I know your body might be hurting today,
right? Yeah.
Because of whatever this condition might be. So, and like even going to the doctor. Doctor's appointment if they want you to go to the doctor.
If they want you to go, yeah, that's right. Because I like to go by myself.
Yeah, because you don't want me to go to the doctor and tell on you. That's why. Tell on me. Yes, tell on you. Tell on you.
I ain't too much worried about that.
Tell on you.
I'm not too much worried about that. I just like to be by myself. You ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. Why? That's just me. I like to just be by myself. You know why, though? You probably want to be by yourself. And this is because I know you. That's why I know this. Because if the doctor says that it's a particular thing that they want you to be doing, you know I'm going to be like reminding you. And then you don't like to be reminded. You're going to be aggravating. You that one that be... You're going to be aggravating the hell out of me. Well, if you're not doing it... Yeah. Which I know you do it out of love, though, And that's what you should be doing, honestly. You know what I'm saying? You should be doing that. To look out for me. But yeah, my doctor's visits are just for me. So. Yeah, because I'll go if I want to go. But how would you know the appointments? Because you're going to tell me. And I'm going to go. And you'll get that slip of paper here from the VA talk about your doctor's appointment. I should write that in the front door, waiting on you coming down. But see. I'll go paperless. Nah. But yeah, so I was like even with like me reminding you, because sometimes I remind you, and men sometimes can be very, very hard headed about making sure they go to the doctor and do things they're supposed to do. True. Yeah. So sometimes I'm like, hey, did you have your blood work? Did you have your physical yet? And I am overdue. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I know with me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of guys can relate to this. It's like I know I should get it done every year, you know what I'm saying? If not twice a year. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's that sometimes when I feel great, I don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like right now I'm feeling great. So I know I need to go do it. You know what I'm saying? It's no excuse. Because all I gotta do is make the appointment and go. It's simple, but yeah, but you could feel great and still have things. I know, yeah. And that's crazy. That's the crazy thing. Yeah. So yeah, it's important. Yeah, it is. It's very important. So fellas, go get the checkups. Just keep in mind that 45 coming up for you. It's coming up. So you're gonna have to get that colonoscopy. You've seen what I had to go through with the prep. Yeah. So therefore it's gonna be the preparation. And of course I am gonna be making sure that you get that appointment scheduled. As a matter of fact, the way the medical system is set up right now, where you got to wait months to get in somewhere, you probably need to be trying to get that appointment on the book. It's pretty soon. I ain't 45 yet. They probably won't even schedule yet. Mine was. I want to say mine was scheduled before. Yeah. Yeah. I think, but I mean, mine was it. Well, it can only be so far out because they have to do a consultation thing and all that. Yeah. But anyways, like, yeah. So I will be making sure you get that done. But I'm getting my blood work soon. Yeah. I need to stop messing around. Stop messing around before something be done, crept up in them, So I'm gonna get that done. So. Yeah. But yeah, so you can just like attend doctor's appointment if they let you. If they let you. I'm going on one of them doctor's appointments to watch. I'm gonna come. Force yourself. I'll let y'all know when I go to the doctor with him. But he went to the doctor with me. Yeah, you want me to. I didn't want to go. I don't want to drive. Yeah, exactly. So Didn't want to do it. If you want me to be there, I'll be there. For support, I'll do that. I'll do that.
That's a shame. You just don't want. You say you don't want to support me, but you will. Is that what you're saying? Well, you showed
No,
it happily.
I always support you. I'll be happy to support.
Yeah, so. And then if there is if you know that your significant other, like for you, I have to check in with you. So if you know like your significant other does not do what they're supposed to do as far as their appointments and stuff like that on a consistent basis, you might have to check in. Or
checking in like how? What do you mean?
Hey, have you had your what the I want to call it a wellness check, but that's what they call it for the kids. Have you had your annual physical examination and blood work?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, something like that. Or have you scheduled your colonoscopy? Or, you know, something like that. Or even if you have to check in with how they're doing, if it's like something chronic or ongoing or something like, you know, how you feeling today, or you know, what did the doctor say on your appointment? You know, when you know they had an appointment, what did the doctor say? You know, it's and where are you at on your goals? If there's some goals set for whatever, weight loss, health goals for other stuff, or just even in general, you don't have to create a weight loss does not have to be the goal for you to create health goals. Yeah. You know what I mean? For like just maintaining a healthy lifestyle as far as what you eat, being active, working on stuff to keep your mind going, you know, your mind working and exercising your mind sharp, and stuff like that.
I definitely do that.
So it's like different things, right? So a
lot of different fun things you can do too. Yeah.
Yeah, because anybody, like certain health conditions can come along with any weight size, to be honest. So it's like you just gotta pay attention to all that stuff, regardless. And you want, you know, just being a health. So even like one of the things specifically, somebody might be concerned about their spouse, smoking, or if they might see them, maybe I notice you're drinking more than usual, and stuff like that, and being able to say something. Now, those are things that could really trigger somebody to be on defense.
Yeah, I can definitely see.
But
that.
Being able to,
it's about drinking.
Yeah. So those are things that we should not have to be afraid to say something about any concerns that we might see, or things that we might see going on with our spouse. So sometimes you may have to be prepared for the backlash, but at the same time, your approach still is going to make a difference.
It will. It'll make a difference. It'll be a big impact. I believe that if there is some backlash at first, maybe the person will see that, hey, they I didn't care for to have a conversation right now, but they are showing concern.
Yeah.
They are showing that they love me, and I need to really make sure I try to control myself, watch myself, check myself, make sure I don't be lashing out like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it is concern. That's what it is.
Thank you for bringing it up.
Thanks for bringing it up. Yeah. Thanks for looking out for me. Yeah. We do need to talk about this, so whatever it may be.
And you might even say, you know what, thank you for your concern, but I'm going to smoke these 5 packs of Newport today. Whatever. But at the same time, at least your spouse said something.
Hey, you know where I work at? I need my pokes.
But I also like kind of joining in with them on their health goals. So it might be something that might be tempting, or your significant other may have challenges, right? So if you know they got that it's like something that's hard for them, even with like their goals as far as like me, one of my challenges for working out and stuff is staying consistent.
Same here.
But if you say, let's go for a walk,
Mm-hmm.
or hey, let's do this workout video. Oh, let's go to the gym or something.
Yeah.
It kind of triggered me to,
want to do it.
Yeah, but I could be consistent by myself. I've done it, but it's still only consistent for so long before I fall off.
Yeah.
So if I fall off, just being able to hear that, hey, let's do this, like that little nudge to get back on, is helpful.
It could be helpful, a big difference. Yeah, get you back on track.
Yeah, because I like to work out for heart health and just being active and different stuff like that. Right. I want to stay healthy in that way.
That's right.
And stuff like that. So to maintain, good health and stuff. So it's important to me, and of course, because I do have high cholesterol, it's important for me to be active. Yeah. So just things like that. But and then the praise, just like little stuff you notice, or somebody noticed their spouse. Oh, you lost you took out your iron. Like that'd be your thing. Like if I say I'm not feeling, I'm tired of something, and then you say, "Well, did you take your iron today?" or something like that.
Yeah.
So
little reminders, yeah.
That's reminders. But I wonder if I should get a gift if I consistently take my iron, because that's another thing. If I consistently take my iron, I wonder if I can get a gift.
If you can get a gift,
like as a praise, like a encouragement, like oh, you did so well. You took your iron 7 days in a row. That's so unlike you.
Yeah.
Let me buy you this purse.
Or
these shoes. Yeah, like that. Those are little rewards.
It's possible. It could be some kind of reward system. Yeah, I mean, it'd be great encouragement. But purse, from where? Because
not for well. Do it matter?
Yeah. Because I know your taste in purses.
Well. But yeah, so even coming along with the health, support and stuff, is also making sure that you're, like, if you're open with your spouse. So like if you have any concerns about your health, that you're open with me and you're able to talk to me about the challenges, maybe some of the triggers if there's any, and like just what those goals are, like what you want to do. Because I think that I pretty much say sometimes, you'll hear me say, I need to get back to doing this or that, or this week I'm gonna eat like this, or I'm trying to cut back on this. I'll say that, those things. Yeah. So that's kind of being open about what my goals are, and then what my challenges might be, or whatever, it's helpful, because then that gives your significant other a way to know what they probably need to be, how they can support you and where those challenges are.
That's right. I should do that more often, actually. Just be more vocal about it, because you are very good about it. And as long as we've been together, you've been good about it, but I be thinking the same things myself, but I just don't be vocal about it. Like, say, for example, this week, well, okay, go back to Friday. We hit the food truck. Friday. Well, me and Cam did. You didn't get none. But, and, we got the cinnamon bun, your cinnamon roll. That thing was good. The cinnamon bun has got my stamp of approval. But, we had that. And then earlier that day, we went to the barbecue joint. And so I had the banana pudding.
Oh,
but the banana pudding. See, I didn't eat it all in one day, though. I didn't eat it all in one day. But over the weekend...
But you didn't get Krispy Kreme. You ate your...
I didn't get Krispy Kreme, though. I did not, yeah. And that's why. Because I was like, all right, I got all this stuff, so I don't need to overdo it. But, and so I was like, shoot, let me balance it out, you know what I'm saying? So that's why this week I've been taking, like, probably my little bento box that you bought me, have nothing but fruits and vegetables. Nothing but fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? So
see, that's why I got you that bento box.
Yeah,
so you can take snacks.
I love it. Yeah, healthy snacks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can take whatever in it, but I use it most for healthy snacks. And so that's how I balanced it out. You know, that was like I could have been more vocal about it. Like maybe you would have helped me out with that or something. But
yeah, I probably would have
yeah,
made probably sometimes remember I would go to sometimes I would be in Sprout or somewhere and I might pick up little certain things that healthy things that you might like to snack on at your desk or something like that.
That's right.
So that's my way, one of my ways of supporting you without even saying nothing, right? Just picking up those little things.
Plenty of times.
Yeah. And because for the most part you are a pretty healthy eater. Like you eat stuff that ain't healthy, but for the most part, ever since that we've been together, you have been a pretty healthy eater. So for the most, you will eat all way more healthy or something than me.
I like all
just because snacking. Well, another thing that help you is you really necessarily don't. It's the little snacks you don't do, like little snacking. So you may not snack on cookies, or you may not snack on candy, or you may not snack on stuff like that. So if for you to
only when you bring it in the house. Like those dang on Oreos.
I ain't about Oreos in so long. It's been months since I bought Oreos.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been. But
also, if I buy
Cheetos, crunchy Cheetos.
Nobody tell you about. I bought a smaller bag. But
but you still brought them.
That's another thing. That's another way to support though. So if you was like if that was like a real downfall or challenge for you, and you said I'm gonna eat just this way because I need to because I got this health situation going on, then I wouldn't bring those things in the house.
I know you. Yeah.
Whatever.
And that's support. That's a great way to support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Or hide the snacks.
Yeah. So those are some ways to see. I want to go with you, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we do what we can. Like, there's no guarantees, but we do what we can. Right?
That's right. And that's what it's all about. Loving and supporting.
Yeah, loving and supporting. And
always, mentally and physically. Spiritually. And spiritually.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. So that's good. That health goes through all of those different aspects: spiritual health, mental health, physical health.
They all support each other.
Yeah. So I'm glad that you are as supportive as you are.
Likewise.
I appreciate it.
And I appreciate you. Very much. I remind you all.
Well, on that note, that is our episode for today. We thank y'all for joining us. Thank you again for joining us. And we hope that it was some good points or takeaways that we always want to try to put something out there in the atmosphere, something that's gonna somebody could take back with them and apply in itself. And
and if you get maybe help yourself or even someone else, share the word, spread it. You know, spread the word, spread what you heard. Spread the video. Let them know, hey, you might want to check this out. They talk about some good stuff. Yeah, and also, if y'all have any topics that you want us to discuss, any questions or anything, hit our DM up on IG at Just Being the Joneses, or we have a website also, justbeingthejones.com, that you can also go on and subscribe, and hit us up on there as well, and check out our relationship cards on that. If you go on Just Being the Jones, you'll be able to see those things on there as well. Okay. Check out the merch. Yeah. And we will be back in 2 Tuesdays. See y'all later. Bye.